when a whole city got stuck for hours. Holy shit. And I have to go to the embassy. Yalla. Jennifer around Iraq and Super Sen. Jennifer around Iran. Right now, I got the traffic police stuck, everybody and everything. To share a taxi place. Time to leave Iraq and let's go to Iran. Okay, it will be funny. Bashmak. A wonderful journey will end soon. So after almost, let's say, 3 weeks in Iraq, I'm gonna leave. Now I'm up to Iran. Yesterday I got my visa at the consulate. I applied by an agency, and then I had to go to the consulate to pick it up, and it was a long story because I went there. It was my German thinking, as a German you think you're gonna pay for something and you're gonna just pick it up, that's it. But I went there and they said, no, we need to prove it again and again. I was like, no, I paid already, blah blah blah. And then he said, oh, I'm gonna check you. And he checked, of course. And then he said, oh, just this moment, your email, your approval went in. They just approved. And I said, yes, thank you. Of course, they did already. So I got my visa. I got my negative PCR result. And now I'm at the shared taxi place in Iraq. And I find a shared taxi, which brings me to the next city. And from the next city, I will take another little bus or taxi to the border. And from the border, we will see. Yeah, that's it so far. That's my trip to Iran. Wow. Border crossing from Iraq to Iran 2021. During Corona pandemic. Oh wow. It's I don't know. Such an adventure. From now on I have to wear the scarf 24/7 if I'm going outside. And yeah. Since I'm a child, when I was a child, I was dreaming about to go to Iran because I saw this movie, Not Without My Daughter, about Iraq and Kurdistan. So it's a huge, it's another war in between Iraq Federal and Kurdistan.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Where are you from? England.
Okay. See you later, guys. Huh? I'm from Germany. To leave Iraq. Hopefully I'm soon in Iran. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for following my posts, to read my stories. I was so happy. I'm still happy sharing all my stuff with you. It's not about to show off or whatever. It's about to share experience, to grow, to learn from each other, to take life as it is. Authentic lifestyle. It's not only about Instagram, of course. I like to take the pictures and post it on Instagram, but it's about life, and it's about to understand the past and to create out the future. And now my future is waiting there behind this border. I'm thrilling since a child to go to Iran, and now my dream comes true. You know, it's like a really wow. I will appreciate each single experience, everything I'm gonna take there. So wow. Amazing. So okay guys, thank you for watching. I love you, and who knows, maybe I will also post some stuff about Iran, but for now, coming into Iraq is one thing, leaving Iraq is another thing. I'm just in this huge border thing. I need to go to toilet, but they just have men toilet. No, it's in for women, it's closed. Oh, I need to pee. And I like to cross the border. Jennifer, around problems, part X. I'm sitting in a taxi. Yes, I'm not able and not allowed to leave Iraq or Kurdistan because I should have a stamp from Soleimania. New laws to get out of the country. Huh? Yeah, Soleimania. Yeah. Like the officer said. To Soleimania. Pasha. Soleimania. Pasha. Okay. We'll see. Hey. Not without my stamp. Shit. Okay. After dark, Iraqi-Iranian border. I'm out of the Iraqi zone, or Kurdistan zone, and I thought everything was managed to go with the taxi to another place, to share the taxi to Sole, but it was not like this, so I paid just the taxi driver and it dropped me off. Was not much money, but yeah. And now I was super stubborn to said like $40 to Soleimani, and I said don't have the money, which is true. So to help me find, I was start to hitchhike, but it didn't work out. No one can see me at the dark, and so private people, they're talking quite nice. And then someone gave me a phone, and there was a lady talking English, and they said you can come with my husband. So now I'm sitting in one of the people in a really nice car, and I will go to Soleimania, and I will hopefully get the stamp. And hopefully I can come tonight to the border, otherwise I need to come tomorrow to the border. We will see what happened. Yes, I was yelling at the officer. It's not nice. But it's all these new laws things and time all the time changing because of nothing, literally nothing. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go to Soleimania. Oh. Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. No problem, all good. This episode is like not without my stamp. So the point is, guys, the visa I got in Basra in South Iraq is not valid anymore where I am right now. They changed the laws, let's say 3 or 4 days ago. Of course, nobody did know. So to get into Kurdistan, the visa from Iraq is not valid. That's the point. I'm here kind of illegal. Hitchhiked back to Soleimania to drop me off in the office. And it was an interesting kind of weird situation. They were quite nice. The vibe was, atmosphere was quite relaxed and friendly, but the point is still the same. I have problems. I need to go back to Iraq to cross the border from there. And they said also yesterday it's dangerous because they had like explosions and stuff like this. But they said to me, they promised me I don't have to go to Basra all the way south. I can take the next border as long as Iraq. I'm not sure if it's possible to go back now with my visa from Kurdistan to Iraq. I don't know, but the point is I need to leave the country. I feel like otherwise I will have bigger troubles. So let's go. These are the shared taxi places, just by the way. Yeah. And we will see what happens. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe I should go back to Germany and should get married and having kids and going to be the uni for summer holidays. Maybe I should do it, huh? Oh, guys. I'm in a new garage and let's go. Okay, now let's find it. Okay. Go to station. So, let's go to the bus. Wow. And my bus is somewhere over there. Okay. And now I'm sitting in a minibus. These things, pastries, was so nice right now. I went to a little shop and there was just a woman and she talked to me in Kurdish or Arabic. Couldn't understand. But then her husband came and talked to me. And I said I'm from Alemania. I understood it to say I'm Aleman. And then he started to talk to me in German, super German, even a bit Bavarian, and we were talking a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to chat with him more and talking because I was supposed to go back to the bus. And then he even said Servus, it's Bavarian for ciao, you know, he used to live in Nuremberg. That happened. The world is one still. Even I'm a bit stressed because of my visa issue. Big issue, actually, problems still. People are so nice. Of course, it's also a bit funny to explain to people where I have to go, but I understood it. I have to go back to Iraq and then to Egypt. So again, there is no really a public transportation we used to have in other countries. We have like mini buses, van going from one places to another, of course also in big cities to one suburb, but there is no number, it's just Arabic. Really old. There is no schedule, they're just running till 5 p.m, that's it. So you can imagine that the buses are super full. Then you have these buses, these minivans for going from one country to another, one country, maybe even region to another one. But here you need to find the right terminal. They have different terminals and different garages. Garage is like, we would say like Busbahnhof terminal. And from there you take then a bus or share taxi. Yes. Also here, of course, you can hire a taxi on your own. Then you pay the full amount for the taxi, I'm sure. Or if usually you share it. And like, so I won't complain. For now, I'm really satisfied. And let's go to the place Kala and we'll see what happens. For now. There's such a good food here, really. I just miss Bavarian food, like Schweinswürstel mit Kraut. One of my best friends, Maria, I told you already. Yeah. Well, for now, we will see what happens. See you later. See you on the road.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you. Okay. taxi. Should bring me to the border. That's my new friend. Ah, that's the taxi driver. Okay, no. And I really hope that I can make it to Iran. So what could happen? I think now I'm in Iraq and I'm supposed to leave from Iraq, but they can reject me because my PCR test is taken in Soleimania in Kurdistan. It's still on time, so it doesn't make sense for me. My logical way of thinking, it doesn't make sense to do another one. But if they say go back to Baghdad, you need a PCR test from Baghdad, then I have to do it. Yeah, crazy. On the other hand, what could happen? In Iran, they don't let me in because also PCR test is taken in Kurdistan, or my hotel reservation is not valid anymore. A lot of things could happen, but we will see. I don't know. Okay. Sent me back from the border again. I don't know what happened or what's the point. So no one was speaking English, but there were at least 10 police officers. A new one were coming, and more officials and more officials and more officials. And yes, they got it that I got my visa in Basra, and that I need to leave from Iraq. But I can't leave from these borders for some reason. I was like, is it closed? But people were coming and going. So I have to go to another border. I don't know what will happen. At least I'm in Iraq. Back where I belong to. And yeah, and I really want to leave the country. I really don't feel like to be here anymore. I mean, and I can't see any machine gun anymore. No gun, no machine gun, no military. I can't see it anymore. Wow. Borderliner Jenny. Yeah, it's like a lot of feelings up and down. In between, I'm so tired and so done. I just want to leave, since days. And it's not possible. Wow, that's it. 8th of December 2021. Jennifer tries to get out of her country and it's not, yeah. It's not possible. Okay, that's the story. Always say I have visa Iran. I have a PCR test. Oh, PCR. I don't care. It's really about which border I can cross. Yeah. But I think my taxi driver is quite nice. Yeah. Okay. See you later. Crying next border. It's getting dark. Jennifer around border crossings. Okay. How I became a borderliner. So, since 3 days I tried to cross the border from Iraq to Iran, but I failed. Yesterday I got rejected on the third border, and it was not a nice feeling. I mean, the people they really tried to help me out, but regarding to the new laws, it's impossible. So yeah, even they call different people, maybe their own family, to translate, in English. Everybody said the same. Unfortunately, there were a couple of other travelers, and they couldn't go out either because of this new law. I need to go from Iraq. So yesterday I asked around, asked for help in Facebook groups, and yes, so I got someone picked me up. This is car, locals, more or less locals, and drop me down at a hotel, invite me for food, invite me for the hotel. It's incredible. I spent a really nice evening. Also, yes, we're in contact with other friends and get a lot of support, a lot of love. Really nice. Yeah, that's it. So I figured out that maybe Mevran border, it's the only chance I will have, so I'm gonna go there. And they're actually now on my way. So I'm with the taxi to Baghdad, from Baghdad from one garage to another garage, and I hope I will gonna catch a taxi to the border. And I hope also, really universe, please just let me go out of the country. Yes. It's not only about money. Money is one issue. I really just want to leave. These things are here so unpredictable, and you don't know what's on and how and things, and Iran is waiting. So I really feel to leave. Yeah, that's it. And I feel good, tired. You can see it also on my face. That's me. But it will work out, I know. Yes, such an adventure, huh? Crazy. For more about Iraq, Iran, Kurdistan, and other places around the world, feel free to check my page on Instagram, Jennifer Around the World, or you're welcome to check out my Facebook page, Jennifer Around the World. Many more adventures, crazy stories around the world are waiting for you. Thank you for following me and see you later.